as an MAT student, you are an athletic trainer, and I think that's something really cool that we get to experience.
We're pretty hands-on. Anything that like our preceptor asks us to do, like we're able to do. Going out to practices and traveling to games.
We're doing evals, looking at them, helping them with their rehab protocols.
For me personally, I do a lot of hands-on where I'm speaking with the patients about how they feel, and so I feel like it's a lot of one-on-one interactions.
Knowing that I'm going to go into the clinic every day and I don't know who's going to walk through the door and what their problem's going to be, and that I get to be the one that tells them hey, this is what's wrong, but I can also help you, so here's a solution.
Welcome everyone to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs. This small, private, faith-based university is tucked away in a quiet, rural town between two of the top 5 largest cities in the state of Texas, Austin and San Antonio. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're going to show you around this welcoming and beautiful campus through the stories and experiences of its students. You're going to hear about why they chose TLU, what they love about their experience, and how most students are involved in multiple on and off-campus activities, clubs, sports, and the arts. TLU's incredible students will show you what it means to learn boldly and live to inspire. So let's get started and show you around this absolutely beautiful campus. Welcome to Texas Lutheran University. This is the College Tour.
Do more than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
I chose TLU because I like the one-on-one that I get with my professors.
Being able to talk to all the professors one-on-one, they're definitely helpful in deciding what I can do with my degree and then how to get into those different fields.
I liked the tour of the campus. I liked seeing how everything was really close together. Our classes now from first year and second year are all in the lab, so we have our own space that we can go to for studying.
Well, I chose TLU because I had met some people who were in the program and they told me some good things about it. It's a smaller school, so I feel like I was going to get more of that one-on-one type of learning.
I get to, be more hands-on with patients and more engaged with my preceptors and my professors and my classmates as well.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Yes, sir. DJ Lewis, you watching TLU Plus, and we got it. Let's get it.
You're watching TLU Plus.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to TLU Plus here in Seguin. LeTourneau Yellow Jackets visiting here us today to take on the Texas Lutheran men's basketball team, another non-conference game, as we take a look at the LeTourneau starters. We'll do the same here. Number 5, Cooper Smith, a freshman out of Heath, Texas, attended Rockwall Heath High School. Number 11, Cademan Liebengood, a senior forward out of Longview, Texas, the hometown hero. Number 14, Connor Miller, a junior guard out of Houston, Texas, Atascocita High School. Number 15, Deontay Jackson, a senior guard out of Nacogdoches, Texas, Nacogdoches High School. And number 24, Walker Blaine, a graduate forward, 6'4", out of Kingwood, Texas. And LeTourneau's head coach, James Wallace, in his 4th season on the other side, will meet the Bulldog roster as we do here in Seguin. Point guard number 1, Isaac Orozco, a senior out of Helotes, Texas, O'Connor High School. Number 2, Easton Allen, a senior forward out of New Braunfels, Texas, Marion High School, right here down the road from Seguin, about 15 minutes. That is number 3, Mason Wallace, a junior guard, 6'3", out of San Antonio, Texas, Judson High School. Number 23, Trey Blackmore, a junior guard out of San Antonio, Texas as well, attended Cole High School. And then number 32, Teddy Tapkin down low, the sophomore forward, 6'6", out of Austin, Texas, Lake Travis. And the Bulldogs coached by Coach Austin Falke in his 3rd season. The Bulldogs coming in today, 2-4 on the season. Again, this is a non-conference matchup today. This is a future SEAC team, LeTourneau Yellow Jackets. Right now this year, though, they'll be still competing in the American Southwest Conference, a conference very familiar with TLU, as they just came off of 2 games against the ASC teams, or actually make that 3. They faced off against Hardin-Simmons in the first contest of the year, Howard Payne and Mary Hardin-Baylor. They went 1-2, beat Howard Payne, lost to UMHB and Hardin-Simmons, and then just came back from California to cap off the 2-4. They ended up going 1-2 out there against Laverne, Chapman, and Whittier. That win coming from Laverne. As we get ready for the tip-off, Easton Allen going to tip it back and win it for TLU and get it over to Wallace. Kicked out. Allen looking for a shot. He'll drive inside, turn around, and can't get it to go. Rebounded by the preseason All-American, Deontay Jackson. We might hear that name a lot tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Deontay Jackson averaging 22 points a game so far this season, just under 22 points, 21.4. Three-pointer, quick out the gate, number 14, Connor Miller. One of the many upperclassmen that you'll see playing tonight. LeTourneau does bring in 9 newcomers on the year for this year, but we'll see a lot of upperclassmen play, as 80% of their scoring from last season returns for this year. Allen off the front of the rim, rebounded by the Yellow Jackets. This is Deontay Jackson now up top. Nice drive inside. Kick back out is Walker Blaine. Oh, nearly stolen away by Wallace. They'll kick it back out again. Once again, Connor Miller, three-pointer off the mark from Walker Blaine. Blaine so far averaging 10 and 5 in the Yellow Jackets' first 6 games. Orozco, nice hedge there from Cademan Liebengood. Blackmore looking for a shot, not there. Orozco, plenty of time on the shot clock, gets it down low to Tapkin. Wallace was wide open up top for a while. Orozco misses. Wallace offensive board and puts it in. So the Yellow Jackets still with the lead after that three-pointer from Connor Miller. Miller himself averaging under 10 points so far. You'll see 2 players a lot for the Yellow Jackets if you're a TLU fan, and one of them is right there. That's Cademan Liebengood, an all-conference player. We said hometown hero. He's from Longview, Texas, and he is averaging 23 points a game alongside 8 rebounds in the Yellow Jackets' first 6 games. This is Wallace spinning, tripped up. They'll call a foul. Yeah, Liebengood coming off of 5 straight 20-point games. One of them 29 points. So Bulldogs will have it underneath. He'll get it into Blackmore. Fadeaway shot, no good. Bulldogs now 1 for 4 from the field. Another three-pointer, good. Nice shot from Connor Miller once again. He's on the board quick with 6. Now TLU trying to answer. They don't want to get too far behind here early. Nice pass inside. Wallace catches it. No foul call. Tries to go up strong. Can't get the roll in. Allen can't get the offensive board either. Now Liebengood has it. Nice crossover. He'll get it inside. Drive all the way in. Tipped around. Still inside. He'll go up and draw a foul. I didn't expect Liebengood, scouting, listening to Coach Austin Falke and at practice and just doing my own scouting to, go coast to coast like that or, dribble us up the floor with the confidence he did right there. And he made a nice little crossover there, half court on Blackmore, got it inside. Couldn't get it to go, but drew the foul. Got to the free throw line. Yeah, Liebengood, my goodness. I said 5 straight 20-point games in the last 5 games for the Yellow Jackets. He started and played in every game last season, and he was second in scoring as well behind teammate Deontay Jackson, who is starting point guard number 15 here in black. Blackmore, shot, that's tough off the back of the rim and rebounded by LeTourneau. The Bulldogs now 1 for 6 to start the game. Jackson, turnaround shot, can't get it to go. Tough rebound by Tackin. Allen, Euro, and turns it over. Here comes Cooper Smith, the freshman, lone underclassman in this lineup. Trying to get a pass down low, but I think a foul is going to be called on Blackmore. So LeTourneau going to take it out underneath. Ahead by 7 here early, 9-2. Jackson and Liebengood here on this near side. They'll get it to Liebengood against Wallace. A little bit of a mismatch there. Liebengood going up strong. No foul call. Can't get it to go. Yellow Jackets offensive board puts it up. Can't finish. And TLU able to bring it up the floor. This is Blackmore once again. Spin move. Kicks it out. Allen wide open shot again. Can't get it to go. Allen now 0 for 3 from the field. Again, TLU has not played in this gym in almost a month. It's been a while since we've been back here in Seguin. Again, they're coming off of a road trip. They were at Corpus Christi, but before that in California. My goodness. 3 3-pointers in a row for Connor Miller and the Yellow Jackets ahead by 9, 11-2. They're going to extend to a media timeout. The ref says my time as he has some words with Coach Falke, trying to see if let's see what they're talking about. Wasn't able to. So we'll be back in just a moment after the media timeout here on TLU Plus and YouTube.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Quick start for LeTourneau as they lead by 10 here in Seguin. LeTourneau so far this season 5-2. They're currently 1-2 against SCAC teams, who TLU will see later. They faced off against St. Thomas out of Houston in the first matchup. Lost that one by 15, 85-70. And then they also lost to McMurray 2 games ago, just a week ago, at home, and then they're coming off of a win against Concordia, another SCAC team, actually first year in the SCAC for Concordia. Good defense by LeTourneau. We've got only 14 seconds now to work with on the shot clock. Looks like Samaj Edwards checked in. And for LeTourneau, Tegan Edwards, a senior guard. Good to see Edwards in here early as he checks in for Orozco. He had 18 in their last contest. Blackmore creating some space, taking his time to pull it. It can't make it off the front of the rim. And now LeTourneau looking to extend this lead again from 3. Connor Miller with 3 straight threes for LeTourneau. And now it's 15-2. TLU currently 1 for 9 from the field. LeTourneau 4 for 5 from deep. Allen not able to get the pass down to Tapkin. LeTourneau looking to push it up the floor, leaving good with some space. It's just him and Wallace. Euro no good. Good rebound by Edwards. See if TLU can get on the board. Scoreless in the last 5 minutes. Got to make something work. Here's Blackmore up top. Now to Edwards. We'll get it to Tapkin on the block. Tapkin very efficient from down low. Fortunately, I'd say for LeTourneau, he's fouled. So TLU going to take it out underneath. A lot of substitutions checking in for both sides. Chris Jarrett and Jonah Johnson and Carter Lewis all going to check in for the Bulldogs. And then Tegan Edwards going to check in alongside Logan Brinkcater. Here's Tapkin on the block. Looking to go up block. Great defense from the fresh substitution. And on the other end, Edwards extending this lead to 15 points. It's 17-2. Here in Seguin. Here's Chris Jarrett. He'll take a screen. Great pass down low to Tapkin as he draws the foul. So the Bulldogs going to take their first trip to the line this season. This is Teddy Tapkin. Only one starter in the game right now for Texas Lutheran. As you can probably hear, TLU sideline, Coach Bryson Johnson having some words with freshman Jonah Johnson, sophomores Carter Lewis and Chris Jarrett. 3 sophomores into the game for TLU alongside a freshman and a junior. And Samaj Edwards only in his second year at Texas Lutheran. Tapkin able to knock down both free throws, so we'll bring this lead down to 13. Deontay Jackson up top. We've got an offensive foul up top as well. Looks like it's going to be on Brinkcater, yeah. Illegal screen. See if TLU can create some momentum with some fresh faces in the game. Edwards almost lost it there. Kicks it out to Lewis. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. They're looking inside to Tapkin. Now Jonah Johnson. Nothing. Johnson for 3. He's a shooter. Can't knock it down. LeTourneau gets the rebound. Oh, tough loss there by Edwards. Lewis able to pick it up. TLU needs a bucket here. They'll jump it off. The Edwards can't go up and finish as they call a foul. So now Edwards heading to the line. First time tonight. Bulldogs not making any shots, so smart of them to maybe try to get this thing inside as they have these past couple of possessions with Tapkin. Got to finish from the line, but 4 points and 7 minutes of play for the Bulldogs. Kevin Juarez just checked in for TLU. Forward for the Bulldogs. He came in for Tapkin, so all starters out of the game. for TLU. And Cooper Smith, the freshman, going to check back in for LeTourneau. So 3 starters in the game for LeTourneau. This is Deontay Jackson, preseason All-American. He scored 33 points this year already against Sewanee. And again, he led the team in scoring last year. He can definitely score the basketball. He was second in the conference last year in scoring and currently 6th all-time for LeTourneau in scoring with 1,670 points. Juarez looking inside to Lewis. Nothing there. Johnson takes another 3. That went off the back of the rim. The Bulldogs can't buy a shot right now. They're 1 for 12 from the field. 17-5. Jackson, transition 3. Good. Deontay Jackson with his first bucket tonight. Increase this lead to 15. 20-5 here early. Jarrett, short corner off the side of the backboard. Now Jackson with it again. Transition. Oh my, that's tough. Tough fadeaway shot by Deontay Jackson. Now LeTourneau back up by 17. 22-5 here in Seguin. A timeout called by Coach Austin Falke. We'll be back once again here on TLU Plus and YouTube.
I chose TLU because I like the one-on-one that I get with my professors.
Being able to talk to all the professors one-on-one, they're definitely helpful in deciding like what I can do with my degree and then how to get into those different fields.
I liked the tour of the campus. I liked seeing how everything was really close together. Our classes now from first year and second year are all in the lab, so we have our own space that we can go to for studying.
Well, I chose TLU because I had met some people who were in the program and they told me some good things about it. It's a smaller school, so I feel like I was going to get more of that one-on-one type of learning.
I get to, be more hands-on with patients and more engaged with my preceptors and my professors and my classmates as well.
22-5 here in Seguin after the break. A couple more changes made by TLU. Looks like LeTourneau coming back out with the same 5. Trey Blackmore, Samaj Edwards, and Mason Wallace all back into the game for the Bulldogs. Edwards driving inside. He's doubles. Tries to force it in. No good. Now it's on the floor. Good hustle by Tegan Edwards. Jump ball is called. Actually, it's Tegan Edwards. I'm sorry. Tegan. Alex Bossanakis. Bossanakis checking in for LeTourneau. I thought LeTourneau was hard to say, but we got eight names on here that I have to make a double take so I don't mess these up. 22-5 again. 11 minutes to go here in the first half. A pump fake, getting it inside. Nothing there. Good defense from Allen. Up top, Smith. They'll get the handoff. Bossanakis moving the ball well. 5 seconds on the shot clock. LeTourneau going up off the backboard. Tough shot as he smiles. Walker Blaine getting it to go. 19-point lead in the first 9 minutes of this contest. Blackmore inside to Juarez. Chris Jarrett wide open. He'll give it to Allen. Allen, after a rough start, able to knock it down. So now TLU with 8 points, 24-8. See if that gets things started for the Bulldogs in their shooting. Again, they were 1 for 13 up until that shot. Nice pass down low. Logan Brinkater able to jump this lead back up to 18. Kevin Juarez, nice spin move, going up, but blocked from behind. It'll remain TLU basketball. just say Brinkater knocked that one out of bounds. Looks like Connor Miller going to check back in. Again, if you are just tuning in, Miller started off the game with 3 threes. I'm sorry, he has 4. But delay a game warning on Tegan Edwards. Looks like he might have stepped on the line. But yeah, if you weren't watching the game earlier, you're just tuning in with this. Connor Miller for LeTourneau. He has 4 threes right now. He's 4 for 4 from deep. So that's 12 of the LeTourneau 26 points. They're actually 83% from beyond the arc and 66% from the field. Crazy numbers. And then on the other side, TLU right now, 2 for 15, 13%. 1 for 4 from deep, 25%. 26-8 here in Seguin. Tegan Edwards will take a screen, kick it out. Now up top, Connor Miller over to Edwards. 10 on the shot clock, trying to get a pass down low. No good. 2-on-1 break. Here's Allen. Euro. Can't get it to go. It's in and out, but gets another offensive board. Finally able to put it in. Wallace nearly with the steal there. Let's lead back down to 16. 9:30 left here to go in the first half. Oh, nice pass. But it looks like Edwards stepped out of bounds on the drive. As Deontay Jackson gonna check back in alongside Jediah Rivens, a freshman who I personally have not seen yet this season. No, he hasn't played here in Seguin. Yeah, this is his first time on the floor, his collegiate career. Allen off the mark, rebounded by Rivens. There he is, the freshman, but he dribbles it out of bounds as he puts it on the floor. But boy, Rivens got up on that one. I know he was a high jumper in high school. I think he was a state competitor. I don't know if he was a state champion, but he holds the record for his high school in high jump. So Jediah can get up, as he'll be matched up with the preseason All-American in his first time on the floor in his collegiate career. Jackson turnaround, gets the roll to go. Jackson makes that one look easy. LeTourneau back up ahead by 18, 28-10. See if TLU can get things started here on offense. Here is Rivens over to Blackmore. Takes a screen. And that one poked away. LeTourneau back with it. And here's the freshman Smith. No foul called. Juarez gets the board. Blackmore going to run the break. It's 3-on-3 right now. Blackmore way off the mark on the drive. And now here's LeTourneau. Preseason All-American. No good. Here's Wallace. Juarez, nice move. Blocked from behind again by Connor Miller. So TLU basketball, Teddy Tapkin and Isaac Orozco going to check back in. Starting point guard and starting 5. Big man for the Bulldogs. Plenty of time left to go. TLU's got to start making some shots. We've got an offensive foul on the Bulldogs. Looked like Tapkin might have wrapped his arm around. I think that was Jackson on the defensive side. So Tapkin now with 2 fouls. Still 28 minutes left to go in this game. He might have to come out. We'll see how cautious Coach Austin Falke wants to be with his starting 5. Here's Jackson driving in. Kicks it out. 3-pointer. Good. Another 3-pointer by LeTourneau. My goodness. It's 31-10 here in Seguin. 7:54 left to go after the 3-point shot from Alex Bossanakis. We'll be back in just a moment here on TLU Plus and YouTube.
as an MAT student, you are an athletic trainer, and I think that's something really cool that we get to experience.
We're pretty hands-on. Anything that like our preceptor asks us to do, like we're able to do. Going out to practices and traveling to games.
We're doing evals, looking at them, helping them with their rehab like protocols.
For me personally, I do a lot of like hands-on where I'm like speaking with the patients about how they feel. And so I feel like it's a lot of like one-on-one interactions.
Knowing that I'm going to go into the clinic every day and I don't know who's going to walk through the door and what their problem's going to be, and that I get to be the one that tells them like, hey, this is what's wrong, but I can also help you, so here's a solution.
And we're back here on TLU Plus and YouTube. It's 31-10. LeTourneau off to a hot start here in Seguin. LeTourneau so far 6 for 8 from deep, and 4 of those coming from Connor Miller, who is 4 for 4. And he's already got 5 rebounds in just 9 minutes of play. So, my goodness, Connor Miller played a total of 9 minutes, has 5 rebounds and 12 points. 12 and 5 in 9 minutes. That is a crazy stat line. But it's 31-10, 21-point game. It's still extremely early. This is freshman Jediah Rivens taking a pull-up. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Deontay Jackson. Bulldogs need to start getting some stops. Jackson driving inside. Can't get it to go. Tough rebound by Rivens as he gets way up. Again, we talked about it. He was a high jumper in high school. He can definitely get up. He was in the dunk contest at the TLU's annual Bulldog Bash. A little competition they do before each season. Here's Rivens, fadeaway shot, can't get it. And another freshman into the game for Texas Lutheran. This is Jake Good, 6'5" freshman out of Belle Verde. I think Good's been in before, but we can definitely take a look. No, this is Good's first time playing as well in his collegiate career. It's good post up there on the block. 15 on the shot clock, plenty of time. Orozco up top, now to Wallace. Now Allen looking inside, nothing there. He'll drive in, back down. Allen going up strong, but a travel is called. Tough call there by the ref. But you guys have replay. You're on YouTube, so you guys can always go back and take a look. It's still a 21-point ball game. TLU, again, 3 for 25 from the field. That's 12%. Got to look for better opportunities. My goodness, every opportunity is a good one for Connor Miller as he knocks down another triple. Connor Miller now 5 for 5 from deep. And Jediah Rivens gets that one taken away by Deontay Jackson. Jackson on the break. Nice pass. Can't get it to go. That dump off was nice, though. Here's Orozco on the other end. Just 10 points for TLU and 14 minutes to play. Orozco driving in, kicking it out to Allen, going baseline. Nice move by Allen. Easton Allen able to get things going again. He got that triple to go a little bit earlier as he's got 2 of the Bulldogs' 3 baskets. But he's got to keep going. Here's Jackson again from deep, in and out. Rebounded by Allen. 34-12, 22 game. Here's Jediah Rivens again for 3. He'll knock it down. A timeout called by LeTourneau. Coach James Wallace. Jediah Rivens gets his first collegiate basket. We'll take a break as well. Once again, TLU Plus YouTube. Jediah Rivens with the basket. He's looking pretty good in his first time on the floor for TLU. He got knocked down that three-pointer. Starting to warm up a little bit. Seems very comfortable out there. Deontay Jackson gets it to go. Jackson making it look easy for LeTourneau. As we talked about it, he's all-time, 6 all-time in scoring for LeTourneau. He was number 2 in scoring in the ASC last year. Chris Jones, floater no good. Chris Jones just checking into the game, a big-time shooter for Texas Lutheran. Here's Carter Lewis on the wing, and a travel is called. Looks like Branson Lynn going to check in for the first time as sophomore guard out of Sulphur Springs. His first time tonight. And then Walker Blaine, the starting forward, going to check back into the game as well. And Jackson over to Lynn. They're looking inside to Liebengood. Liebengood's doubled there for a little bit. They'll kick it back out. Jackson with a nice move. Euro step, three-pointer once again. Good. This time by Walker Blaine. Walker Blaine now 5 points so far. And a charging foul called on Carter Lewis. He tries to get it inside. 39-15. What a half for the Yellow Jackets. Smaj Edwards checking back in. Yeah, what a start for LeTourneau. But my 15 points for TLU, you're not going to win a basketball game. Scoring 15 points in 16 minutes of play. Unless you just have some crazy defense, but that was a wide open missed layup by Liebengood. Looking to increase the lead. Here's Orozco. Give it up top to Good. Nothing there. Now to Edwards on the wing. Back to Good. Good against Liebengood. Turnaround. No good off the backboard. Here's Jackson against Orozco. And Jackson fadeaway shot. Too easy. That kid is good. Deontay Jackson, a 3-time all-conference player. He scored 39 points versus McMurray last year for his career high. He was all-region last year as well. And again, he was a preseason All-American. He scored a 30-point game already this season against Sewanee. 33 points. And that was just November 22nd, about a week and some change ago. And he's averaging 21.4 points a game so far. But Jackson not only doing it by himself, Connor Miller, my goodness, 15 points tonight. He's 5 for 5 with 5 rebounds. And LeTourneau leads 41-15. We've got another timeout on the floor, so we'll take one as well and be back here on TLU Plus on YouTube.
I chose TLU because I like the one-on-one that I get with my professors.
Being able to talk to all the professors one-on-one, they were definitely helpful in deciding like what I can do with my degree and then how to get into those different fields.
I liked the tour of the campus. I liked seeing how everything was really close together. Our classes now from first year and second year are all in the lab, so we have our own space that we can go to for studying.
Well, I chose TLU because I had met some people who were in the program, and they told me some good things about it. It's a smaller school, so I feel like I was going to get more of that one-on-one type of learning.
I get to, be more hands-on with patients and more engaged with my preceptors and my professors and my classmates as well.
This is actually the biggest deficit for TLU so far this season. Again, they're 2-4 so far, and every game has been within 15 points. Every loss has been within 15 besides against UMHB. It was 92-69. So 23 points there, but we are at a 24-point lead for the Yellow Jackets in just the first half. But that also means a lot of time to go. Great pass down low, not able to finish. Here's Wallace on the break. Wallace driving right, just throws one up. But yeah, there was a little bump there early on. I thought it'd be called on the floor, but the foul called late. So Wallace able to head to the line to shoot two. Try to get some points from the line. They've got 5 of the 17 straight from the line, 5 for 6 tonight. And Wallace able to knock down the first. Wallace a big-time player for TLU. He scored 11 in the last 2 games, but the game before that he scored 22 against Laverne. And he's extremely efficient. He's shooting 83% from the line and 52% from the field. That's some great numbers for a guard who takes a lot of threes. Here's Jackson against Jones, kicked out, 3-point shot, rims in and out, and finally falls in. Branson Lynn with this first bucket tonight. And this lead extends 44-18, 26 points. Here's Wallace, step back 3, good, that's tough. I just talked about Wallace taking a lot of threes and how high of a percentage shots, the high percentage shots he takes. Well, that one wasn't very high percentage, but he was able to get it to go. A tough shot from Mason Wallace. As TLU is back within 23. Great pass, wide open 3, way off the mark. Rebounded by Edwards. Edwards looking to push it up the floor, gives it to Orozco. He'll take a 3, that one off the mark. Poked by Edwards in the air, but looked like it hit off the arm of Chris Jones. LeTourneau will get it back with a minute 49 left here in the first half. Great move and going up and finishing. Branson Lynn off the bench with another bucket for LeTourneau, making it look easy. A little hesitation there. That change of momentum, that change of pace can really get you. You see that a lot in the NBA. That's what makes them so much different than college guards. Samaj Edwards knocking down a triple. But they've got to get some stops on the defensive side. LeTourneau with 46 points already, a minute to go. You know, do the math, 50 points a half is 100 points, which is a lot. Here's Lynn again, driving in against Allen, kicked out, another 3-pointer. That one in and out. LeTourneau must have had a great practice session this morning. I saw him warming up earlier today. Here's Allen in and out as well. Oh, nearly. I'm surprised over back foul not called. Edwards dump off to Allen going up and finishing. And one for Easton Allen. That's his second one this half. This lead can possibly be back within 20. TLU trails by 20. Allen at the line to shoot one. Another bucket inside for Easton Allen. He leads TLU in points now with 7. 5 rebounds for the senior, able to knock it down. 19-point lead. About a 12-second difference between the game clock and shot clock. LeTourneau not going to be able to get the last and final bucket here, the half. So we'll see TLU, their transition from rebound or make to a bucket. They've got plenty of time now. That was a quick bucket scored by LeTourneau. Lead back to 21-15 on the game clock. I know our game clock on the stream might lag a little bit. We've got it connected to our stats, so it's not exactly. Oh, Wallace way off the mark with plenty of time. Edwards gets the turnover and puts it in. That's a great way to end the half for TLU. They picked it up there that is last 2 minutes, and now they only trail by 19. Plenty of time left to go, 20 minutes in the second half, but LeTourneau My goodness, 48 points there in that first half as they lead by 19 behind 15 points from Connor Miller. That'll do it here, though, in the first half. We will take a break. Again, we'll be back in just a moment on TLU Plus and YouTube.
As an MAT student, you are an athletic trainer, and I think that's something really cool that we get to experience.
We're pretty hands-on. Anything that like our preceptor asks us to do, like we're able to do. Going out to practices and traveling to games.
We're doing evals, looking at them, helping them with their rehab like protocols.
For me personally, I do a lot of like hands-on where I'm like speaking with the patients about how they feel. And so I feel like it's a lot of like one-on-one interactions.
Knowing that I'm going to go into the clinic every day and I don't know who's going to walk through the door and what their problem's going to be, and that I get to be the one that tells them like, hey, this is what's wrong, but I can also help you, so here's a solution.
Welcome everyone to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs. This small, private, faith-based university is tucked away in a quiet, rural town between two of the top 5 largest cities in the state of Texas, Austin and San Antonio. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're going to show you around this welcoming and beautiful campus through the stories and experiences of its students. You're going to hear about why they chose TLU, what they love about their experience, and how most students are involved in multiple on and off-campus activities, clubs, sports, and the arts. TLU's incredible students will show you what it means to learn boldly and live to inspire. So let's get started and show you around this absolutely beautiful campus. Welcome to Texas Lutheran University. This is the College Tour.
Do more than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
I chose TLU because I like the one-on-one that I get with my professors.
Being able to talk to all the professors one-on-one, they were definitely helpful in deciding like what I can do with my degree and then how to get into those different fields.
I liked the tour of the campus. Like I liked seeing how everything was really close together. Our classes now from like first year and second year are all in the lab, so we have our own like space that we can go to for studying.
Well, I chose TLU because I had met some people who were in the program and they told me some good things about it. It's a smaller school, so I feel like I was going to get more of that one-on-one type of learning.
I get to, be more hands-on with patients and more engaged with my preceptors and my professors and my classmates as well.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Yes, sir. DJ Lewis, you watching TLU Plus, and we got it. Let's get it.
You're watching TLU Plus.
As an MAT student, you are an athletic trainer, and I think that's something really cool that we get to experience.
We're pretty hands-on. Anything that like our preceptor asks us to do, like we're able to do. Going out to practices and traveling to games.
We're doing evals, looking at them, helping them with their rehab like protocols.
For me personally, I do a lot of like hands-on where I'm like speaking with the patients about how they feel. And so I feel like it's a lot of like one-on-one interactions.
Knowing that I'm going to go into the clinic every day and I don't know who's going to walk through the door and what their problem's going to be, and that I get to be the one that tells them like, hey, this is what's wrong, but I can also help you, so here's a solution.
Welcome everyone to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs. This small, private, faith-based university is tucked away in a quiet, rural town between two of the top 5 largest cities in the state of Texas, Austin and San Antonio. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're going to show you around this welcoming and beautiful campus through the stories and experiences of its students. You're going to hear about why they chose TLU, what they love about their experience, and how most students are involved in multiple on and off-campus activities, clubs, sports, and the arts. TLU's incredible students will show you what it means to learn boldly and live to inspire. So let's get started and show you around this absolutely beautiful campus. Welcome to Texas Lutheran University. This is the College Tour.
Do more than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
I chose TLU because I like the one-on-one that I get with my professors.
Being able to talk to all the professors one-on-one, they're definitely helpful in deciding like what I can do with my degree and then how to get into those different fields.
I liked the tour of the campus. Like I liked seeing how everything was really close together. Our classes now from like first year and second year are all in the lab, so we have our own like space that we can go to for studying.
Well, I chose TLU because I had met some people who were in the program and they told me some good things about it. It's a smaller school, so I feel like I was going to get more of that one-on-one type of learning.
I get to, be more hands-on with patients and more engaged with my preceptors and my professors and my classmates as well.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Yes, sir. DJ Lewis, you watching TLU Plus, and we got it. Let's get it.
You're watching TLU Plus.
And we're back here in Seguin again on TLU Plus and YouTube. And my goodness, what a half we just saw. 48-29, LeTourneau up ahead against the Bulldogs. If you want to check out the live stats, you feel free to go to tlubulldogs.com, click on the schedule, and go down to today's game. And the live stats link is there. If you don't want to pull it up, if maybe you're watching it from home on the TV, we'll go ahead and take a look at them ourselves right now. LeTourneau, 58% from the field. At one point, again, we talked about it, they were shooting 83% at one point. They're 19 for 33, 64% from three-point range, 9 for 14. That is, and obviously we talked about it, Connor Miller, he's 5 for 5 from deep for LeTourneau. I mean, everybody's knocking down shots from deep right now, and it helps when you have a point guard like Deontay Jackson, again, a preseason All-American last year, a all-conference player for the ASC, and also a all-tournament team member of the ASC conference tournament, and the accolades go on. We could talk about Deontay Jackson every 5 minutes. He's got 11 points so far, 4 rebounds to go with it, and 5 assists as well. 5 of those assists, or all 5 of those assists coming off 3-point passes to his fellow teammates. And again, they have 9 threes, they're 19 field goals, 64% from the field. And then you look at the turnovers too. LeTourneau, 6 turnovers in the first half. That's not amazing, but that's pretty good. 12, if you were to get 6 turnovers in the second half, 12 a game is not terrible. However, TLU with 11 turnovers in that first half, and TLU not shooting very well as well. They're 9 for 36 from the field. That's 25%. However, they started to knock down some triples there later on. Jediah Rivens, the freshman, first time playing tonight, he knocked down a triple, and then Easton Allen knocked down one as well. Allen with 10 points to lead the Bulldogs. He's now 4 for 11. Started off 1 for 6. So he's knocked down some baskets to reduce this lead a little bit down to 29. I think the largest lead was 26. But, yeah, Allen with 10 points 5 rebounds to go along with it. And then Mason Wallace, Samaj Edwards, both with 6 points. Isaac Orozco, 3 assists so far. But a 19-point ball game. We've still got plenty of time to go. The Bulldogs, can they get some stops? You know, it's hard to make shots the entire game. LeTourneau started off well. We'll see how well they can shoot this second half. And then TLU started off 1 for 15 from the field. We'll see if they can get some buckets to go and take some better shots as well. But here we go to start the second half. TLU will have it down 19. Backdoor to Mason Wallace, blocked off the backboard by Connor Miller. Deontay Jackson will have it. Jackson hedged by Orozco. Here's Tapkin guarding him. He goes right by Tapkin, up and too easy for Deontay Jackson. He has 13 points now, 50-29. LeTourneau leads. Both teams coming back out with their starting lineups. Blackmore up top to Orozco. He'll take the screen from Tapkin and passed out to Blackmore. Great pass from Orozco. Blackmore not able to hit it. Blackmore can't find the basket as he gets it inside, puts one up. Can't finish that one either. Blackmore now 0 for 5 from the field. 50-29 still. Jackson guarded by Blackmore up top. He'll get a screen from Miller. Another one from Liebengood. Now Liebengood, leading scorer so far this season for the Yellow Jackets. Kicks it out wide open 3. Can't get it to go, but nearly rattled in from Cooper Smith, the lone freshman in this lineup, and on the court for both teams. Roscoe driving in on Liebengood, kicks it out. That one poked out of bounds by Smith. So TLU will take it out of bounds over there where Blackmore is. Down 21 points. See what kind of new offensive scheme Coach Austin Falke and the Bulldogs have to start this half. Because first half, again, they couldn't find a basket. Had a lot of forced shots. We'll see if they work it inside as they do right now to Tapkin. Tapkin getting it to go. Tapkin, again, another one of those players that's extremely efficient from the field. Right now, Tapkin is number 5 in field goal percentage with 63.8% from the field so far this season. So if the Bulldogs ever struggle to find a basket, they know they can try to get it down low to Teddy Tapkin, let him go to work. We talked about that in the first half. 3-point shot up top off the front of the rim. Tough rebound by Wallace. And Smith almost came down with that for the offensive board. Here's Blackmore on the other end. Oh, nice move from Blackmore. Doubled, blocked from behind again. Gets his own board and puts it in. There's TLU with 2 straight back-to-back buckets after the miss from Jackson. It's 33-50, 17-point ball game. Still plenty of time, as I keep saying. We'll see if TLU can get some stops now. Good defense from Allen. Walker Blaine looking to back him down. Turnaround shot doesn't fall in. And the Bulldogs with another stop against LeTourneau. That's 2 straight in and out buckets from LeTourneau. They got a lot of them to go there in the first half. We'll see if they can keep that up here in the second. Here's Orozco off the back of the rim. No good. He's now 0 for 3 from the field. Now Liebengood against Tapkin. Getting to his spot. Turn around. Nice, tough finish. Liebengood with some size to him too. So he just bounces Teddy around and makes a nice little spin move. Good footwork by the big man. Lead back up to 19. Nice pass inside. Tapkin tips it out, or Wallace. And we got a foul on the floor. Nice tip out by Blackmore to Allen. And there's Allen getting it, working it inside. As I'm sure the Bulldogs talked about at the half, they couldn't find a basket from outside early on. They were fortunate to get those 2 threes there later in the first half. But you can tell they're definitely emphasizing getting it on the inside as Blackmore backs down. Jackson can't finish, and it's still there. Liebengood on the floor with it. No travel called. This is Miller being doubled, and it's stolen away by Blackmore. He'll go up strong. The Bulldogs with another basket. 35-52, lead back to 17, and now you can hear Memorial Gymnasium making some noise, but No harm, no foul to Deontay Jackson as he crosses the timeline with a smile, drives in on Allen, blocked. Cooper Smith, the freshman, gets the clean-up bucket. I tell you what, Coach Falke, Coach Wallace, both coaches. Oh, Allen in and out, and that one batted around. Edwards ends up with it and turns it over. But they look kind of similar, both wearing the same white half zip, obviously with a different logo on the front of it. But from behind, it's kind of hard to tell. The same kind of haircut and everything. But media timeout on the floor, the first one of the half, 19-point ball game. Just as we started, we'll be back in just a moment on TLU Plus and YouTube.
More than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Lead still at 19, 35-54. Just about a little over 4 minutes in here to the second half. Starting to see some good things from the TLU side as they work the ball inside. Kind of causing some chaos as well to LeTourneau. They got that turnover there. Blackmore was able to finish and got an offensive rebound, but Edwards wasn't able to hold on to it. See if they can stop LeTourneau on the other end. That was a tough basket there by Liebengood right before the break. A little bit of change as Chris Jones checks in for Edwards. Looks like LeTourneau coming back out with the same lineup. Their starters still in the game. Here's Smith. All right. Change the shot clock around. I think it was set back to 30. Here's Jackson up top. A little hedge by Tapkin. Smith driving in, kicking it out. Jackson with some space. Good closeout by Blackmore. He'll go up and finish. Tough finish from Deontay Jackson. 21-point game. Jones inside. This is Tapkin again to Blackmore. A little bit of a height advantage there from Blackmore, but Jackson can get up. They're going to work it to Tapkin. Here's Tapkin versus Liebengood. Tapkin, turn around. Shot. No good. Here's Liebengood again, pushing up the floor. Tries to get a bounce over to Jackson. Wallace to Blackmore. Tough finish on the break. That was a great pass there on the break to Blackmore from Wallace after the turnover by LeTourneau. We just talked about LeTourneau only having 6 turnovers there in the first half. They've got 2 already to start this half. A little over 5 minutes in. Here's Jackson driving in, kicked out. Another wide open 3 off the rim and rebounded by Jones. Jackson creates so much space for his fellow teammates from beyond the arc. They can knock down shots. This team is going to be a tough team to beat. We've seen it tonight. They're just knocking down shots. Chris Jones from way outside as he's off the mark. Wallace able to get the offensive board. Here's Tapkin on the mismatch. You got to work faster when you've got a mismatch. Liebengood able to recover. But here's Wallace, wide open 3 off the front of the rim and tipped out. Back to Wallace. Layup. Good. LeTourneau, tough rotation there. Allowed Wallace wide open shot, and then they get the offensive board. Wallace cuts back door on Jackson, and another wide open layup. So this lead now to 17. Jackson kicks it out. 3-pointer up top, off the back of the rim, and LeTourneau not shooting as well as they did there in the first half. This might allow TLU to get some momentum, and they can get some more stops and score. Look at Blackmore, tough move. And he's called for a foul. That was, let's see, is that Jackson? No, that Liebengood picked him up on the drive. Liebengood with 4 fouls already. 13 minutes left to go, so Liebengood's got to check out of the game. I had no idea he had 3 fouls. Surprised he was in the ball game with 14, well, really this entire half. So Liebengood's going to have to take a break for a while. Again, Liebengood is the leading scorer so far this season for LeTourneau. That's going to hurt them quite a bit. But again, when you have a player like Deontay Jackson and a bunch of shooters on the floor, it's kind of hard to say it's going to hurt. But Liebengood, again, is averaging 23 a game and also 8 rebounds a game. So the Bulldogs already out-rebounding the Yellow Jackets this half with Liebengood out. That might even help them more. Here's Jackson driving in, drawing a foul. Yeah, Liebengood nearly averaging a double-double. He's had some double-digit rebounding games, but a couple 7, 6 rebounding games, so that average dropped a little bit. Jackson, tough shot on the baseline, can't get it to fall. Lead down to 15. Here come the Bulldogs. Wallace over to Tapkin. Tapkin, pump fake going up. No foul called, but gets the tough finish. Now all of a sudden it's a 13-point ball game here in Seguin. 43-56, 12:45 left to play. Jackson on Blackmore. Dump off. Easy finish. Logan Bringcater pushing this lead back up to 15. See how the offense operates now. Tapkin, Allen, Lewis, Blackmore, Wallace, 5 scorers on the court. Allen takes a deep 3. Surprised the Bulldogs didn't try to work it inside on that possession. It's been working for them so far. Again, they have not shot well from outside. Tough take. No foul called. That's Tegan Edwards with his second bucket tonight. Blackmore will give it over to Tapkin. Wallace looking for the back door. Good defense by Edwards. They'll look to take Edwards. That's great defense. Oh, what a finish. Mason Wallace with the spin move on 2 defenders. And gets the reverse layup to go. Lead back to 15, 60-45. TLU needs a stop. Good closeout. Good rotation. Smith draws a foul. That'll be on Teddy Tapkin. I think that's 3. Let's see. Yeah, that'll be 3 on Teddy Tapkin. You see Kevin Horace checking in at the bottom of your screen. We got a media timeout under 12 minutes to go. We'll be back on TLU Plus on YouTube.
Welcome, everyone, to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs. This small, private, faith-based university is tucked away in a quiet, rural town between 2 of the top 5 largest cities in the state of Texas, Austin and San Antonio. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're going to show you around this welcoming and beautiful campus through the stories and experiences of its students. You're going to hear about why they chose TLU, what they love about their experience, and how most students are involved in multiple on and off-campus activities, clubs, sports, and the arts. TLU's incredible students will show you what it means to learn boldly and live to inspire. So let's get started and show you around this absolutely beautiful campus. Welcome to Texas Lutheran University. This is the College Tour.
Cooper Smith at the line for LeTourneau, able to knock down the first. Lead back up to 16. Smith so far I'll give him 7 points tonight. He's 2 for 8 from the field. But again, he's just a freshman for the Yellow Jackets. There's Wallace now up top. Over to Juarez. Looking for the handoff. Gets it into Lewis. Turnaround. Doesn't hit rim. Off the backboard and off the mark. Here's Edwards on the other end. Wide open. And knocks it down. Lead back to 20. 65-45. Tough shot from Lewis. Edwards wide open three on the other end. Here's Blackmore, three-pointer, air ball. Carter Lewis gets the offensive board. Now Wallace going to try. Can't get that one to go either, and a foul is called. Ref calling a foul on number 11, but he's going to switch it to 30. Scores table. Here's the referee right here. He called a foul on number 11, but I think he meant to call it on Carter Lewis, number 30. So he's talking to the scores table now. I think he's trying to figure it out. Yeah, it will be on Carter Lewis. 20-point ball game. 11 minutes to go. Deontay Jackson back with it. I think Jackson's played the entirety of this game. Yeah, he has. He's not checked out yet. Here's Edwards. Another three. Back-to-back threes for Tegan Edwards. And all of a sudden, we're back to 23, 68-45. Edwards wide open once again. Here's Allen up top, kicks it out to Blackmore. Blackmore back to Allen on the block. Turnaround shot, no good, air ball. And rebounded by the Yellow Jackets. Great ball movement by LeTourneau. Bostonakis was wide open. Oh, that one poked away. Goes straight to Bostonakis. Here's Jackson in the corner now. Mid-range shot. Can't fall. And we've got a foul on the floor. I think it's going to be called on Allen as he tries to box out Bostonakis. That was only Allen's first. So no foul trouble on the TLU side. Only 2 fouls so far this half. 23-point ball game. Edwards driving in. Kicks it out. 13 on the shot clock. Bostonakis against Allen. He's got to get it moving here. Edwards, mid-range shot off the front of the rim. Orozco comes up with it. It's a 2-on-2 break. Blackmore puts on the Jets. Jackson able to recover. So TLU going to set things up, working through the offense. Poked away by Edwards, turned over by Allen. Edwards bobbles it, not able to get it to go on the fast break. So TLU with another chance. Blackmore transition three, in and out. Here is Edwards now. We just hit 2 back-to-back threes. Fumbled that last fast break. Could have increased his lead back to 25, but still a comfortable position for LeTourneau to be in. Jackson making some moves, kicking it out. Smith for three off the front of the rim. Allen, transition, can't finish. Juarez gets the board, puts it up, is fouled. So Kevin Juarez at the line first time tonight. He's scoreless so far, 0 for 3. He's able to knock down the first. Kevin Horace 60% from the line so far this season. Comes in off the bench a lot. One of the first couple substitutions to check in at the 4 or 5 spot, and he's put in some good minutes. His great footwork, great IQ as well. Almost like a Jokic when he catches the ball in the post. He's always looking to pass first. Well, Jokic does it all, I guess, so maybe not Jokic, but he passes the ball from down low like Jokic. He has a great vision when he catches it on the post. That one off the miss, poked out by LeTourneau, so TLU another chance here, down 22. Looks like Jonah Johnson and Jediah Rivens checked in for the Bulldogs, 2 freshmen. LeTourneau still with the same lineup. We haven't seen as many substitutions on the Yellow Jacket side as TLU. Here's Johnson in the corner. Can't leave Johnson open too much. Great shooter. What a pass from Lewis to Kevin Horace. Kevin Horace and Carter Lewis play extremely well together, and you saw it there. We've seen it a lot here in Seguin, and we haven't been here in a couple weeks, but watching them online and just watching them at practice, those kids, they just connect. And no, they did not go to the same high school. They have similar play styles, though. Jackson in the corner for 3, good. Every chance TLU catches a breath, Deontay Jackson causes something else to happen on the other side, whether it's creating an open 3 for LeTourneau or scoring it himself. But this lead is pushed back up at 71-48, 23-point game. Roscoe kicks it out. Kevin Horace, 3-pointer off the back of the rim. Here's Edwards on the wing. A little bit of space there for Brinkater, but he's not going to pull it. Poked away from Lewis. Here's Lewis again on the steal. He's looking to throw this one down. Doesn't, but is still able to get it to go. And we've got a full timeout called by Coach Austin Falke. A little bit of momentum swing there for TLU. So we will take a break as well here on TLU Plus and YouTube.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you, their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Shout out to the Texas Lutheran cheer team, coached by our assistant athletic director, Angela Janisek. They've got a lot of numbers now. They look extremely well, coming out here to support every home game for basketball now. They were supporting a lot for football, as football ended their season this past weekend up in Linfield. First time making the NCAA tournament in 10 years, since 2014. And the first conference championship in 10 years. Jackson driving in. No foul called, but it gets his own rebound to put it in. 23-point game. 7 minutes to go. Nice pass from Jediah, batted away. And it's out of bounds. What's the call here? Oh, we got a media timeout. But they're going to give it back to TLU, and I think LeTourneau's confused. But again, we'll take a break as well. Coach Wallace here is LeTourneau talking to the ref in the bottom of your screen. We'll be back.
Welcome, everyone, to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs. This small, private, faith-based university is tucked away in a quiet, rural town between two of the top 5 largest cities in the state of Texas, Austin and San Antonio. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're gonna show you around this welcoming and beautiful campus through the stories and experiences of its students. You're gonna hear about why they chose TLU, what they love about their experience, and how most students are involved in multiple on and off campus activities, clubs, sports, and the arts. TLU's incredible students will show you what it means to learn boldly and live to inspire. So let's.
Isaac Orozco on the inbound underneath for TLU. Carter Lewis will catch it. And now to Kevin Juarez. Let's see this guy work. Turn around. Shot. Good. Kevin Juarez able to get another bucket for the Bulldogs to go. Lead back down to 21. And here comes the press. After the break, first press tonight for the Bulldogs. Driving inside is Miller. A foul called. I think that one going to be on Lewis. It's got to be. Yeah, foul on Carter Lewis. That'll be his third tonight. Still only 6:30 left to go, so pretty good. But we haven't seen a lot of play from Liebengood. Again, he's been in foul trouble since the 13:30-minute mark. Again, Liebengood, leading scorer for the Yellow Jackets. But when you've got a guy like Deontay Jackson, you've got two great players, both scoring and defensive side. You can do a lot. Jackson has created a lot of offense for this Yellow Jacket team tonight. Has allowed guys like Connor Miller, who just was at the free throw line, able to knock down that one, to shoot 5 for 5 in the first half from deep. And great shooting performance tonight from Connor Miller. Here's Jonah Johnson off the mark again from deep. Lewis trying to save it right into the LeTourneau's hands. Here's Jackson, wide open. Connor Miller off the front of the rim. Here's Johnson, the freshman. He'll give it over to Roscoe now. Roscoe double. Great defense from the Yellow Jackets. And poked away from Dadiah. Turnover. Now it's a 3-on-3 break. Jackson pull-up shot. In and out. Poked up. Roscoe with another rebound. As you can see, Roscoe not the tallest guy on the floor, but he finds a way to bring down some rebounds. Oh, nice take by Jonah Johnson, the freshman. Great pass from Lewis. Tough finish by the freshman. Here is Jackson once again. Can't get that one to go either. It stays on the front of the rim there for a little bit. And that one off the hands of Johnson as it goes out of bounds. Another media timeout called. Maybe not. 4-minute mark is the next one. But a lot of substitutions in. Mason Wallace, Teddy Blackmore, Easton Allen, and Teddy Tapkin all back into the game for the Bulldogs. So starting lineup plus Carter Lewis minus the point guard, Isaac Orozco. 5 minutes to go, a 21-point game. This could be the Bulldogs' last opportunity to kind of cut down this deficit that they've had almost the entirety of the game since the start of it. That one poked out by Wallace, so it'll be taken out underneath. And here comes Liebengood, who we haven't seen in about nearly 10 minutes due to foul trouble. Thought TLU could perhaps make a run with Liebengood out, but lead still at 21. Three-pointer, wide open, is good. Walker Blaine, a graduate from Kingwood, Texas, able to knock down another triple. Blaine with 7 points tonight. Tapkin, nice pass into Wallace. Wallace pump fake, putting it up and in. And here comes the press. Back again, causing some trouble for LeTourneau. as it goes off the hands of Jackson. Now TLU back with it again. Bulldogs still with the chance, 4:22 on the clock. But this is their, probably this next 30 seconds is probably going to be their last opportunity. They got to cut some numbers down quick. Nice pass down low to Tapkin from Wallace. Great eyes, lead back to 20. And a timeout's going to be called to kind of slow things down a little bit. Coach Wallace calling a timeout. 20-point ball game. We'll be back. TLU Plus on YouTube.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
There's the TLU cheer team we were just talking about. Coming out and doing some acrobatics. Speaking of acrobatics and tumbling starting up here soon. The next sport to take off for TLU, men's and women's basketball in season currently. And fall sports officially ending with TLU football finishing up for their season out in Oregon. So men's and women's basketball will play hopefully up until March, both of them. And acrobatics will start in February, then baseball, softball, track, golf, tennis. We'll be kicking off. Hope I didn't forget anybody. And I hope they're not watching if I did. Jackson, tough pass into Liebengood. Great help defense from Lewis, but a tough finish from Liebengood. Gets the bucket to go. 58-80, 22-point lead still. Here's Blackmore. Nearly loses it. Nice pass down low to Tapkin. Tapkin again. Teddy Tapkins now with 10 points. Seems like he's been louder than that, seems like. But TLU starting to work it inside. And every time they do, he's efficient. He's 4 for 6 from the field, 2 for 2 from the line. Oh, nice pass. Drop off to Liebengood. Good eyes from the graduate, Walker Blaine. Tapkin on the other end. What a pass from Blackmore. Pace moving pretty fast here. Press back out for TLU. See if they can cause some chaos, and they do again. Surprised Texas Lutheran didn't try to press here early. They just caused 2 turnovers in their press within a matter of 2 minutes. So lead at 20, 3 minutes to go. Shavarine Rivens going to check back in. The freshman, we haven't seen a lot this season, but we've seen a lot tonight. And Coach Falke trying to try something new. He's showed some good minutes so far. No foul called. Maybe it is. It's called late on Blackmore. Blackmore looking at the referee down low. But our friend up here up top will get Blackmore to go to the line. Stop the clock, 3:05. And a 20-point game. Trey Blackmore, a transfer, first year here at TLU, played Division I basketball at Cal State Fullerton, and then transferred to New Mexico Junior College. He played locally here in San Antonio at Cole High School. He was a state champion and a state championship MVP actually at Cole High School. So the Bulldogs against Samaj Edwards, also a transfer who we've seen a lot tonight, and you've seen some young talent as well. A lot of sophomores on the floor. One of them being Teddy Tapkin, one of the Bulldogs starters and best players. So some young talent, new faces, still early in the season for Texas Lutheran. We've seen some spurts of some good things tonight. Edwards not able to get it to go. That was a nice take though. Here's TLU trying to answer down 19. They need a big bucket here. Allen's got to knock this down. He does. Easton Allen brings it down to 16 points. This is the smallest deficit, I think, here in the second half. think it was down to 17 at one point, but then LeTourneau pulled back away. TLU needs a big stop here. LeTourneau cannot turn it over. They get through the press, 2:15 on the clock. Blackmore nearly with the steal. Smith top, now over to Miller, and a travel call. 2:07 left to play. 16-point ball game. Big possession here. Not quite over yet. If the Bulldogs don't score a bucket here, it could be, but there's still plenty of time. Blackmore with a nice move, takes a shot up top. Good. Good shot from Trey Blackmore. Lead down to 14. Smallest deficit for sure since the start of this game, actually. TLU starting to choke away this lead. 1:45. LeTourneau cannot turn the ball over. They need a bucket or at least slow things down. Allen adding some pressure. TLU going to have to add pressure. LeTourneau looks to waste some time off this clock. 1:30 to go. You're down 14. A foul called. That'll stop the clock. Hopefully TLU wishing that Edwards doesn't knock down these buckets. If he does, that might wrap it up. 1:30 to go. You're down 16. It's kind of tough to come back from within 10 under 2 minutes, but see if Edwards able to knock down the first. Edwards just came in and put in some good minutes for LeTourneau. He's got 10 points tonight, 4 for 6 from the field, and then he knocked down those triples back to back earlier this half. There's Walker Blaine checking back in for Connor Miller. So Bulldogs going to roll it out on the floor, save some time. Teddy Tapkin down low, drawing a foul, so he'll head to the line. 1:23, just about 8 seconds wasted on that possession. Tapkin not able to knock it down. That's 2 missed free throws in the last 2 trips to the line for the Bulldogs. Still shot pretty well, though, from the line. They're 11 for 16 so far. Tapkin's able to knock down the second. Carter Lewis going to check in. Great defender for TLU. Probably why Falke subbed him back into the game. Great defense on the inbound. Brinkater had to come up and help. Here's Jackson on the other end against Lewis. A foul called against Lewis. So here's Jackson heading to the line again.
Foul number 30, Carter Lewis, his 4th personal foul. Heading to the line for the Yellow Jackets, number 15, Deontay Jackson.
Jackson able to knock down the front end. Increase this lead, 1:17 to go. Bulldogs. One last chance, quick. You got to get a three-pointer here. I mean, I wouldn't say it's exactly over. Miracles happen, but it's close to it. They don't score quickly, and that's not going to work. So it'll be a turnover. Oh, no, they'll say it's tipped by LeTourneau. Still TLU basketball. A little miscommunication there from the freshman Jediah Rivens and junior Mason Wallace. We got a replay. Yeah, we got a replay on the field, so we'll take a quick break and be right back. So they were reviewing that if it was a tip ball or not. They're going to keep the call. That one tipped out. Allen for three off the side of the rim, rebounded by Lewis. TLU's got to put it up quick. Here's Blackmore off the rim as well. Lewis with another offensive board back-to-back, and a foul is called on LeTourneau. Just 53 seconds on the clock. It's 86-69.
Number 24, Walker Williams, second personal foul. Remain Bulldogs basketball.
So the Bulldogs once again down low underneath. Dyer Rivens will get it into Blackmore. Blackmore, I'm surprised he didn't pull that one up. Not a lot of time left here. He pulls that one. That one good from Blackmore. Tough shot from number 23, Trey Blackmore, the transfer junior. So 15-point lead, 46 seconds. TLU's going to have to foul or get a quick turnover here. And Smith was wide open down low. I think LeTourneau just looking to waste some time, and they will. TLU going to concede defeat. Smith wide open three ball off the mark. TLU still looking to score. Here's Blackmore. Pull up three. Good. Tough shot from Trey Blackmore. My goodness. Trey Blackmore had a rough start, but he's starting to finally get it going. You see flashes from him that you don't normally see at this level of basketball, but that's a tough shot. Lead down to 12. Smallest deficit since the beginning of that first half. And Allen going to foul. With 15 seconds left, 12-point lead. So Jackson looking to extend the lead. And Z knocks down the front end of the 1-and-1. And the second one as well. So lead back up to 14, 15 seconds on the clock. TLU going to look for one last final bucket. Here's Blackmore, pull up three, not able to go, and rebounded by LeTourneau. That'll do it here in Seguin. LeTourneau takes home a 88-74 win against TLU at home. The Bulldogs going to move to 2-5 on the season. LeTourneau will move to 6-2 and also 2-2 against SCAC opponents, their future conference this upcoming year, starting next fall. But we thank you guys for joining us here on TLU Plus and YouTube. What a game we witnessed. Deontay Jackson finishes with 24 points. Again, a preseason All-American for LeTourneau. He also had 6 rebounds to go with it. And then Connor Miller, my goodness, started off the game 5 for 5 from deep. And he finished with, Connor Miller finished with 17 points. So he shot those 5 threes, and then he had 2 free throws to add to the 15 points. And then Walker Blaine, 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. Tegan Edwards, 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. And then Cooper Smith, 7. Branson Lynn, 5. And Log Brinkater with 4. On the other side for TLU, again, a slow start for the Bulldogs. Kept the game, pretty close in that second half. They obviously outscored LeTourneau, the lead down to 14. Towards, right now and towards the end of that game, they started to break down the lead. But leading scores for TLU kind of spread out again. There was 5 players averaging over 10 points coming into this game, and 4 players scored over 10 points tonight. Easton Allen, 13 points. He was 5 for 17 from the field. Had 8 rebounds and 4 turnovers. Mason Wallace with 12 points himself with 8 rebounds as well. 16 rebounds amongst Easton Allen and Mason Wallace combined. Trey Blackmore got it going there late, but was 1 for 6 from deep. He totaled up 16 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. Just 1 turnover for the point guard. And then Teddy Tapkin, 13 points, 5 for 7, 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Remains extremely efficient. Again, we talked about it, number 5 in the conference. And field goal percentage, Tapkin also with 5 rebounds tonight. But that'll do it here in Seguin. Again, an 88-74 win for LeTourneau as they move to 6-2 and will play Centenary, their final SCAC matchup this week, and that'll be in Longview at LeTourneau. So if you're a LeTourneau fan, you can check them out there at home. And then TLU will be back up here, I believe, on the 19th. Yeah, they'll be back up here against Whitworth, who's a tough opponent out of Washington. They'll play here at Seguin, but their next game before that is December 6th, the last game before playing Whitworth, UT Dallas, and that'll be out in Richardson, Texas. UT Dallas last year's ASC champion. But, again, that'll do it. If you want to check out the live stats, go ahead and head over to TLUBulldogs.com and go to schedule, click on today's game. But we'll see you guys on the 19th here in Seguin. Thank you once again, TLU Plus YouTube.